it's not just individuals, it's the relays, of course. Now in Rio, you know, the DQ happened, and I've read a few interviews, and kind of like I know how kind of upset you were about that. But obviously in Tokyo,
Beijing, we got DQ.
yeah, and then in Tokyo, you know, it didn't even get into the final. You know, Michael Johnson and Carl Lewis said it was embarrassing and it was a lack of leadership. What are your thoughts of relays and the individuals into next year? Because the relays, I mean, you talk about the Americans who are like, there's so many under 9-9. Like,
Man,
surely the Americans are going to have a team next year, which like you guys are going to smash it in the relays.
a lot of the times, man, I think that's the thing. We have so much depth and you just never know. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of the other countries, like they have their guys that's pretty much gonna make the team for the next few years. Where with us, it's like we got a new person in 100 coming out every year. So I think that's the hardest part. But I actually talked to Carl, and me and Carl, you know, we spoke on the phone and had a conversation about just the relay and everything like that. And for him, it's not really more so the athletes. I feel like a lot of people tried to attack us as the athletes, and I think that was the wrong thing to do, because obviously, yeah, you could say it was no leadership, but honestly, if you was there, you would know that right there is BS. Only because everybody who was a part of that 4x1, when we had our meetings, like everybody stood up and handled their business and spoke like adults, like literally, like everybody. You can, you can ask any of the coaches that was there. Like we didn't handle it like kids. We're not kids. Like a lot of us that was on that football, like we 26, 27, 28 years old. We ain't children. You know what I'm saying? We all pay bills, pay taxes, and do everything.
Yeah.
We handle our business. We not coming out of college. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for a minute. So I think it was kind of disrespectful for a lot of people to say, oh, it's the athletes. No, it's not. One, track and field is black and white. It just wasn't our day. Simple as that. Things went wrong. Just like any human can make a wrong mistake. Like people act like they don't make mistakes. And that's the kind of thing that I was pissed off about. Because people act like when we mess up, the world feel like that they are perfect. And that's what makes me mad. Because I'm like, before the 4x1, everybody's like, oh my God, this one should be the relay. And then when it's the relay, everybody attack us. Like that's a lot to kind of take in. So that's why I'm like, yeah, like I said, me and Carl talked about it, had a good conversation, and how, us as an organization with USA Track and Field can do better, getting us prepared for any games and championships. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really the thing. Preparation is really the key to having a successful 4x1.
I was about to say, with the Worlds in Eugene next year, I mean, perfect place to respond to the critics, isn't it?
Honestly, it's no excuse for next year. Like, and when I say no excuse, and this is not going towards the athletes, but more so the federation organization, it's no excuse that we should not at least have 3 relays going across the U.S. next year. We don't have to go to Europe. Like the trials and the championship is in the United States. It's not a need to go overseas. So pick some weekends, say, hey, we feel like you guys, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, probably will make the team or make the relay pool. Let's get some sticks around. There's some Florida relays, Texas relays, Penn relays, Drake relays, Tom Jones. Like some of these meets, like the organization makes so much money off of us when we go race and wear this USA on our chest, and like put some money into, having us prepared so we can go win and we won't be an embarrassment to the organization.
So what is the aim at the Worlds next year?
Winning. I mean, at the end of the day, like that's the job, right? Like we gotta go win. That's what we get paid for. So with me, it's just preparing, trying to be the best prepared when I go into the meet.